Hey guys, Ryan the Nerd here, and today we're going to be doing one of the first of many plush tutorials. So, the first plush that we're going to be doing is, you guessed it from the title and thumbnail, Starro the Conqueror from the new Suicide Squad movie. I have been obsessed with Starro as, well, he's not behind me, he's all the way over there. I did the review of the handmade Starro, one, so I decided to do a plush. I did do a plush of Starro, but not from the Suicide Squad movie. I was gonna do a review of him, so here he is. This is his more comic appearance. This is his color comic schemes. So I'm gonna do the one from the Suicide Squad movie, and I wanted to make one that's a little bit larger than this. So that's that, and I decided to do this one because I know what I'm doing with this one. So, and it's also a very easy one to make for, beginners and all that. So I'm gonna be using techniques that. First off, you're not going to need sewing, so if you have no sewing experience, that's perfectly fine. What you're going to need for putting all the stuff together is hot glue. That's what we mostly use on this channel for my plushies, hot glue. So the first thing that you're going to need is a pattern. I printed out a pattern of a 5-point star. So you can make it like really big so you can fit around your face. I just wanted this one. So make sure it fits your felt really nicely. So that's what I chose. For the felts that you're going to need, you are going to need, okay. So I have two different types of blue here. I have, this type of blue and this type of blue. I'm going to be using this type of blue. But if this blue doesn't work, then I'm going to use this blue. But you can literally use whatever you want. And then for pink, obviously I have pink right here. You can use a darker shade of pink. I'm just going to use a lighter shade of pink, so I hope you don't mind that. And you're going to need green, black, and tan. These three colors are for his eye. And you're going to need pipe cleaners because, I'm going to show you how to make an armature. So if you want all the points to bend and all that stuff, I'm going to show you how to make an armature for that. So you're going to need pipe cleaners. You can use actual wire and all that stuff. But pipe cleaners is really good because it's easy to bend and easy to manipulate. That you literally have to bend it with pliers, and I'm not doing with that stuff today. And then you're obviously going to need stuffing, scissors, fabric scissors, and then you're going to need hot glue. But hot glue doesn't come till later. And also, I will be recording some stuff on my phone here, so when it cuts to, shorter, you're going to know why. So we're going to cut out our pattern. So that's the first thing you're going to do. You're going to cut out your pattern of the star, and then after that, we're going to come back and we're going to put it all over. So we're going to do that right now. So we're going to cut it right now. Okay, so just cut out. So you're going to cut your star out, and you're going to trace it on the felt. And then what you're going to do is that you can round the tips and you're going to clean it up. You're going to clean up around the edges here, so there's no sharp bites being taken out of it. So that's what you're going to do. You're just going to slowly just cut off, make sure it's all nice and even. What the best thing is that it doesn't have to be completely even because it's supposed to look like an organic starfish. So it doesn't have to be completely even, so it can just look like it's organic, so that's good. And then you can round the tips of the star points, because in the film, spoilers, in the film, all his points, they're not pointy, they're rounded, so you can do that as well. Most of the cuts I did are rounded, so that's what you're going to do. You're just going to have to round the points, and that's pretty much it. Make sure that's all rounded. Okay. Just round it here, okay. Okay, there we go. Now, after you are done rounding all the thing, you're going to find the best looking angle that you want. So, yeah, that's basically what you have. Now, since you have the background, so you have the pink. Now, what you're going to do is that you're going to take the blue and you're going to trace it. But it doesn't have to be the exact same size, because if it's the exact same size as this piece here, it's going to, because in the film, the blue kind of is there's a little bit of pink showing around the blue. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to make it the same size, but a little bit smaller and a little bit skinnier. So that's what you're going to do. You can mostly smaller, though. But make sure it's the exact same size. So we'll cut back to when I cut out the smaller, but it's very confusing, other color of the star. So we'll be right back. So this is what you're going to do. So you have your little star here, and this is what you're going to do. So you're going to put it on here, and then you're going to trace it. You're going to cut it out and do whatever. So that's basically what you're going to do. So we're going to cut back. Just wanted to show you this. Just going to cut this out, and we'll be right back. So I just wanted to show you guys with that. So okay, so once you cut out your other back here, this is a different shade of blue, but you know, it really doesn't matter. What you can do, is that you can cut into the felt here, and you can cut a little bit so you can see the pink on the other side, because on his back in the film, there's a little bit strains of pink going across on each side here. That's what you can do, or you can just take little pieces of pink felt and you can just glue them on here. But I'm not going to do that, because if you cut, if you want armature like I'm doing, and you're going to cut, you're going to see the armature in here where you can bend all the different points. So that's an option. That's you don't have to cut into the felt. You can just glue on different strips. But I'm just going to leave that at the back, and it might look a little bit messy. But right now it's going to look really awesome when it's done. And also you can see a little bit of blue poking out. If that really bothers you that much, you can really just snip it and go crazy. I'm not going to do that, because in the film you can see the other side of the blue there. So that's what you can do. That's what you can do. So it's really up to you guys. But if you really want to follow my tutorial to the freaking brim, go right ahead. But we're almost done here. We just need to do some more stuff. So next we're going to do the armature. Okay, so we're going to move on to the armature. So pipe cleaners, very good. What you're going to do is that you're going to cut out 3 pipe cleaners. This one is going to go across here. You're going to line it up, and you're going to snip off with your scissors to line it up. Then for these 2 here, one is going to go to the tip, and the other one, like the head, if you really want to. Whichever one's going to be the head, you're going to go like this. It's a little bit tricky, but you're going to go like this. You're going to line it up. It's not completely lined up, but there you go. It's going to be lined up like that, and then this one is going to go right here. Then you're going to tie them all together and make sure they're really sturdy, and then afterwards, when we get to the hot glue stage, I'm going to show you what you're going to do with the armature, and then we're going to move on to the eyes, then we're going to move on to the stuffing, the glue, then stuffing, and then we're basically done. So stay tuned for that, guys. It's going to be over pretty soon. Little update. You're going to tie them. It's not fully glued. This one, the one that goes, that is connected to the middle, you're gonna make it a little bit longer, and then you're gonna tie them all together. It is a little bit loose, but once we glue together, it won't be that loose. So just want to make sure that you're gonna glue this side here that goes into one of the points that meets into the middle point. So yeah, you're just gonna tie them all together, and it is loose, and you're just gonna leave it for now and make sure that it is the exact same size as the body here, and then we're gonna leave it like that. So that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna leave it there. So let's move on to the eyes. Okay, so this is going to be your eye. This is going to be his, I keep forgetting the word, the thing that closes over your eye, that goes around. You're going to cut out this. This is what you're going to do. This is how you're going to cut out your circle. You're going to bend the felt like this, and then you're going to snip in the middle, like that. Then you're going to stick your scissors, and then you're going to go around this. It's going to be a little bit skinny, but that's okay. So this is going to be his little wrinkle around his eye. And then once you've cut out, make sure that you have the right length that you want. Cut out just a little bit more. You always got to make sure that you're going to cut out just a little bit more than you need. So yeah, see, so I might cut out just a little bit more, but there's the little thing. So that is going to fit perfectly in the middle. Now, what you are going to do, throw that over there, you're going to green. So this is going to be, he has 3 different colors in his eye. So this is the outline of green. He has a little bit of green around his eye. It's a little bit hard to see in the film, but he does have it, trust me. Circle, make sure it's a little bit. You don't want a lot of green on your eye. You can if you want to, but if you want to be screen accurate, like I am, he's not going to have a lot of green. So, well, actually, you need to make this a little bit longer, so you're going to make this, I keep forgetting, make this, the green, the exact same size as your little ring that goes around his eye. And then later on, we're going to add some more colors to that, so I'm going to cut, because I'm not doing this when I'm on camera, because I look embarrassing. This is embarrassing for me to do this to you, but, you know, it's fine. Doesn't matter. We're going to cut. Okay, so, you've cut out your green. That is the exact same size. Make sure there's no green poking out. Then what you're going to do is that you're going to cut a smaller circle of tan. Cut the smaller circle of tan. Like so. Like so. Then you're going to take your black felt, and then, oh, there's a little bit here. I'm going to use this instead. Cut a small circle of black. Okay. Make sure it's a little bit round. Okay. There you go. Now there is your completed eyeball. Oh, it's not going to fit around there. Okay, this is why you make things small. You're going to make your tan a little bit smaller, just in case, if you're braver than me. So you're going to make tan a little bit larger, like so. Then you're going to take your little black, and then there you go. There is your Starro eye. We're gonna glue this later, but there it is. You can make a yellow if you want, but I'm just gonna make a tan, and there you go. And you're gonna snip some more of that. But later on, that's basically what we have. Move some of that stuff out of the way. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the body. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start gluing our stuff together and stuffing it. So we're gonna cut to that now. Okay. So, okay, my thing's falling over here. Just glued it, everything together, and as you can see, I kind of misformed, so I'm going to snip this off. But basically, what you're going to do is where's the place for the felt? Okay, you're going to leave a little opening here for your stuffing. So you're going to take some stuffing, and you're just going to shove it in there. You don't have to put a lot in there, but you know, just to put a little bit. And if you are having trouble sticking felt into smaller places, just grab a pen or a pencil and just kind of stick up into the points or anything. So that's what you're going to do. Then you're just going to put it in there, like so. Make sure that you have the armature. Make sure you have the stuffing on top of the armature. And then put it into the individual tips of the star. And I am going to use a pen for stuffing some of that stuff in there. So. It's good to have different little openings too. You don't have to have one opening, especially for this one, because you can't really get to all of the points of the body with just one opening. So I'm going to have to do with this one. Does this one open? Okay, I'm going to have to break this one. Just a tiny bit. Okay, that's not going to work. Alright. We're going to put a little bit more stuffing into the mane here. Okay, we have stuffed it. It is good to have a little bit more stuffing into the arms, into the other, and then I'm going to finally glue each piece, and I'm going to trim it up a little bit. So we're going to be right back. Okay, so we have completed the body. So I have trimmed and include all the little holes here. We are not done yet. This is the body so far. You should have something that looks like this. Now we're going to do the eye. Now, the eye here, I've already glued the eye. You're going to glue the what's the word I'm looking for? The green and the blue together, and make sure that everything fits together really nice. And then you're going to trim some of that green off. Make sure there's no excess green, that you can't see any of the green poking out of the blue, like so. So here's your eye. Oh god. So here's your eye. Now you're going to take the tan and you're going to glue it in the middle. Like so. That's the tan around the green. Then you're going to take your black. You're going to dab a little bit in the middle. And then you're going to glue it exactly in the middle. Like so. There's your eye. Now, you're going to take your hot glue. And you're going to glue a ring around the green on the bottom. Then you're going to stick that sucker right in the middle of your body. And you can stuff the eye if you really want to. You can leave a little hole. You don't have to fully glue the green to the body. You can glue and leave a little excess hole. And then you can stuff it to make it look like it's popped. But since I've made that little ring, it already looks like it's popping out. So, da-da-da-da! You know, I am really happy that I decided to do this plush tutorial since I haven't done one. And I think that this is a really good starter for people to get used to. I'm going to unplug this because it's going to burn a hole through my little napkin here. Okay, really like how this guy turned out. So, you can... so, if you did the armature, you can bend each of the legs. And if you really want to, you can make like a full-size plush mask. What you can do is that you can take like little elastics. So if you really want this to be a mask, you can like actually glue some elastic so it can go around your head. Or if you just want it to be a little plush to sit on your desk or in your bed. So awesome. So comic book Starro next to film Starro. I am really happy how these turned out, especially this one. So you can do some really cool stuff like that, like he's gripping onto your face. So if you really want this to be a mask, you could make some eye holes, or you know, just make it like a little Instagram little thing here. So awesome. Really hope that you guys really enjoyed that that plush tutorial. I hope that you guys can send me some of your Starros, DM me on Instagram. I really hope that you guys followed this tutorial. And so yeah, awesome. Thank you guys so much for checking out my tutorial. I hope that you guys really liked it. So it's not bad for my first plush tutorial. So I hope that you guys can DM me some of your Starros on Instagram. So really like to see how you guys make your own little Starro here. So yeah, like always guys, like, comment, subscribe. I don't care what you do, but you guys know what time it is. So bye guys.